sky's turning darker, but it holds a trace of light, like a memory still fading into something close to night. There's a shift I can't explain in the way I start to feel, like the edges of the moment are becoming something real. All the colors disappearing, but they linger in my chest, like a quiet transformation, like a need to finally rest. I can feel it getting deeper in the space behind my eyes, like a truth that doesn't need to be spoken out loud. And I'm falling into something, not afraid of where it goes, like the night is just a doorway that I'm ready to cross. Every shadow getting softer, every light begins to bend, like the end of something certain, but not really an end. There's a beauty in the fading, in the way it disappears, like a gentle kind of breaking, without any tears. I can feel it getting deeper in the space behind my eyes, like a truth that doesn't need to be spoken out loud. And I'm falling into something, not afraid of where it goes, like the night is just a doorway that I'm ready to cross. If I let it take me slowly, if I stop and just receive, there's a quiet kind of meaning in the things I used to leave. And the last light finally slips into something I can't see, but I know it hasn't left me. It just changed inside of me.
The sky is losing color, like a thought I couldn't keep. Every question getting quieter as it sinks into the deep. I was chasing something distant, I was running out of time, but the silence found a way to slow the rhythm in my mind. Every version that I carried, every voice inside my head starts to blur into the evening, into something softly said. I don't need to solve the future, I don't need to fix the past. I can sit inside the moment, let it finally last. There's a calm I didn't notice in the space I used to fear. Like the world is getting smaller, but the meaning's getting clear. All the pressure turning weightless, all the noise begins to fall. Like I never needed answers, like I needed none at all. I was trying to define it, what I am and what I'm not. But the light just kept on fading, and I slowly lost the thought. And it didn't feel like losing, it felt closer to release. Like the edges disappearing into something close to peace. I don't need to solve the future, I don't need to fix the past. I can sit inside the moment, let it finally last. There's a calm I didn't notice in the space I used to fear. Like the world is getting smaller, but the meaning's getting clear. Maybe this is what it feels like when you stop and let it be. Not becoming something different, just allowing what you see. And the sky is almost empty, but it holds a quiet glow. Like a truth without a language, like a thing you simply know. I don't need to hold the ending, I don't need to understand. I can let it slowly vanish, right here where I stand. There's a calm I didn't notice, now it's all I really hear. In the fading light around me, everything feels clear. The light is getting thinner, spilling gold across the floor. Like a moment stretched forever, just before it disappears. There's a quiet in the distance, like the world forgot to speak. Every sound is turning softer, every edge is feeling weak. I don't need to hold the hours, I don't need to chase the day. I can feel it slowly folding as it drifts away. Time is melting in the evening glow, nothing left I need to know. Every second moving slow into something I can't hold. And I'm right here in between what I was and what I'll be. In the fading light I see something setting me free. There's a color in the silence, soft as something left unsaid. Like a memory still breathing in the corners of my head. All the pressure starts to loosen, all the noise begins to fade. Like I'm stepping out of something I was never meant to stay. I don't need a perfect ending, I don't need to understand. I can let it all unravel right here in my hands. Time is melting in the evening glow, nothing left I need
breathe. Not a loss and not a break in, just a quiet kind of leaving. Every shadow getting longer, every thought begins to drift, like the sky is slowly opening, like a silent kind of shift. I can feel it in my heartbeat, not too fast and not too slow, like the rhythm of the sunset telling me it's time to go. Time is melting in the evening glow, nothing left I need to know. Every second moving slow into something I can't hold, and I'm right here in between what I was and what I'll be. In the fading light I see something setting me free. So I let the daylight fall away, let it take what I can't say. I don't need another way, I can rest inside the gray, and the night begins to rise through the softness in my eyes. Not an end but just a line where the worlds align. The light is almost gone now, but it lingers in my chest, like a quiet reassurance. I can finally rest. The night is slowly fading now into something soft and pale, like a breath before the morning, like a quiet, fragile trail. There's a light I barely notice at the edge of what I see, not enough to wake the world yet, just enough to reach me. I'm not the same as yesterday, not the same as when it fell into darkness, into silence, into everything I felt. There's a calm I carry forward from the depths I wandered through. Not a lesson, not a meaning, just a presence that feels true. Every step is still and gentle, every breath is soft and slow, like I'm holding on to something I don't need to fully know. And the night has left its imprint in the quiet of my chest, not a weight and not a shadow, just a place where I can rest. There's a beauty in the fading, in the way it slips away. Not an ending, not a breaking, just the close of something gray. I don't need to hold the darkness, I don't need to chase the light. I can stand between the moments in the softness of this sight. Every sound is slowly rising, every color starting small, like the world is gently waking without forcing it at all. And I'm here inside the in-between, not asleep and not awake, just a quiet kind of presence in the path I didn't take. There's no need to name the feeling, there's no need to make it stay. I can let it move around me as it turns into the day. The night is slowly fading now, but it never really ends. It just shifts into another form and begins again. The ceiling slowly fades away, like it's melting into dark, and the edges of the room now feel a little less than sharp. There's a softness in the distance, in the way the silence bends, like the night is slowly opening into something without end. I can feel my body drifting, not asleep and not awake, like I'm floating just between every thought I couldn't take. All the voices getting quieter, all the shapes begin to blur, like the world is losing focus, like it's something I once knew. And I'm not trying to hold on to it, I'm not trying to stay clear. I can let it pull me under without needing to interfere. There's a memory without faces, there's a feeling without name, like a story I once lived in but forgot along the way. Every second stretching longer, every moment losing weight, like the sense of time is fading into something undefined. And I don't know where I'm going, but it doesn't feel unknown, like I've been here in this silence, in the place that feels like home. I can hear a distant echo, like a voice I used to trust. Not a word I need to follow, just a sound that feels like us. And it's pulling me in slowly, not with force but something light, like a current in the darkness, guiding gently through the night. There's no boundary I can find now between the real and dream, just a quiet kind of shifting in the space between. I don't need to stay awake now, I don't need to understand. I can let it all dissolve here, slipping softly from my hands. All the pressure finally fading, all the edges turning thin, like the world I thought was solid never really held me in. There's a calm I can't describe here, like a place I've always known, in the center of And I'm not afraid of losing what I never had to keep. I can let it all release now as I fall into the deep. The ceiling slowly fades away, and the night becomes the same as the inside of my breathing, as the absence of a name. And I'm drifting even slower, like I'm finally letting go into something soft and endless, into something I don't know. There's a place I'm drifting into, where the edges disappear. Not a thought I need to follow, not a sound I need to hear. Everything is slowly fading into something soft and wide, like the world has lost its distance, like there's nothing left outside. I can feel a quiet motion, but it's not a step or flow, just a gentle kind of presence, moving somewhere I don't know. There are shapes without a meaning, there are lights without a source. Everything is just existing without reason, without force. I don't know if I am dreaming, I don't know if I'm awake, but it doesn't seem to matter in this slow and silent state. All the names are disappearing, all the lines I used to see, like the sense of who I am is loosening from me, and it doesn't feel like losing. It feels closer to release, like I'm stepping out of something into something close to peace. There's no past and there's no future, just a moment without frame, can hear a distant rhythm, like a breath that isn't mine, like the world is slowly sleeping in a pattern I can't define, and I'm moving with it gently, not resisting, not aware, just becoming something softer in the middle of nowhere. All the weight has disappeared now, all the tension fades to none, like the need to keep on holding has already come undone. I don't need to stay connected, I don't need to stay in place, I can let myself keep drifting in this quiet, endless space. There's a calm beyond the silence, there's a depth beneath the air, like a world I've never entered, but I've always carried there, and I'm not afraid to fall now. I'm not trying to return, I can let it take me further, past the things I used to learn. Everything is slowly fading into something soft and white, and I'm finally not resisting what I don't need to decide. There's no sound that I can follow, just a quiet, endless tone, like a breath that never started, like a place I've always known. Every thought has disappeared now, every shape has faded through, like the world I used to carry never really stayed as true. I am lighter than a memory, I am softer than the air, I am something barely forming, I am almost not quite there. There's no need to keep on moving. There's no need to stay awake. I can let the dark surround me like a calm I didn't make. Every second stretches outward into something without end, like a moment slowly opening without needing to descend. There's a rhythm in the silence that I never tried to hear. In the absence of direction, in the space that brought me here. And I'm not afraid of losing what I never had to keep. I can let myself keep fading into something close to sleep. All the edges are dissolving, all the lines are turning thin, like the sense of separation never really did begin. There's no distance left to measure, there's no time left to define. Just a quiet, endless presence, just a state that feels like mine. And I'm drifting even deeper, past the last remaining light, into something soft and endless, into something more than night. There's no past and there's no future, there's no version I must be. Just a silent kind of stillness, just the absence of a me. And I'm finally not resisting what I never had to fight. I can let the dark receive me as I disappear from sight. There's no sound that I can follow, just a quiet, endless tone, like a breath that never started, like a place I've always known. There's a warmth that's slowly rising through the silence, through the dark, like a quiet reassurance settling gently in my heart. No more questions left to answer, no more places left to go, just a feeling of surrender to the rhythm moving slow. Every breath is soft and steady, every thought is drifted far, like the world is just a distance, like a fading little star. I can feel the night surround me like a blanket made of air, holding nothing, asking nothing, just a calm that's always there. There's a light behind my eyelids, not too bright and not too clear, just a glow that keeps on pulsing, like a presence drawing near. And I don't need to follow it, I don't need to understand. I can let it slowly carry me without a guiding hand. All the noise has disappeared now, all the weight is finally gone, like I've stepped into a moment where I've always belonged. I don't need to keep on moving, I don't need to stay awake. I can let the night receive me like a gentle kind of lake. There's no reason left for holding, there's no need to try and see. I can let the dark embrace me as I fade into a dream. Every breath is soft and steady, every thought is drifted far, like the world is just a distance, like a fading little star. And I'm finally not resisting what I couldn't understand. I can rest inside the quiet as it slips between my hands.
The night is fully settled now, no trace of gold remains, just a quiet kind of darkness spreading gently through my veins. Every sound is more intentional, every breath a little loud, like the world has stepped aside and left me here without a crowd. There's a weight inside the silence, but it doesn't pull me down. It just holds me in a moment where I'm finally not bound. I can hear my thoughts more clearly as they rise and fall like waves, not demanding resolution, not insisting I behave. I remember how I used to fill the quiet with a scream, like the absence of distraction meant there's something wrong with me. But the night is showing otherwise. There's a space I couldn't see, where the lack of constant noise feels like something close to free. What am I without the motion, without something left to chase? Just a mind inside a body in a temporary place. And it doesn't feel so heavy when I stop and let it be, like the questions lose their sharpness when they're not demanding me. There's a rhythm in existence that I never tried to hear, in the pause between the thinking, in the stillness that is here. I don't need to name the feeling, I don't need to make it clear. I can sit inside the unknown without reaching out in fear. And the dark is not an enemy, it's a canvas I can use to reflect the quiet patterns and the thoughts I never choose. Every worry starts to loosen, every pressure starts to bend, like the need to always solve it isn't something I must defend. There's a softness in the question when it isn't forced to land, like a door that stays half open without needing a demand. I can feel my body breathing, I can feel the ground below, I can feel a sense of presence I was too rushed to know. Maybe nothing needs an answer, maybe nothing needs a frame, maybe life is just a series of sensations without name. And I'm not as lost as I thought, I was just too loud to hear what was always sitting quietly in the center of me here. The night is fully settled now, and I'm still exactly here, not improved and not diminished, just a little more sincere. And that's something I can carry into whatever comes next. Not a solution or a victory, just a space inside my chest.
The room is quiet all around, just a shadow, just a glow from the light I didn't turn off, like I didn't wanna let it go. There's a stillness in the air tonight that I used to try to break, but I'm learning how to sit with it without feeling like a mistake. Every thought is moving slower, like it's drifting out to sea, not disappearing all at once, just loosening from me. And I'm not trying to hold it now, I'm not trying to stay awake. I can let the moment carry me like a gentle kind of wave. There's a comfort in the quiet, in the space I used to fear, like the silence isn't empty, it's just waiting to be heard. I can feel my body settling into something soft and low, like the weight I used to carry finally decided to go. And it's okay to not be certain, it's okay to not be strong. I don't need a soft tomorrow, I don't need a push along. I can rest inside the breathing, I can rest inside the night. I can let the dark surround me without turning on a light. There's a rhythm in the stillness, in the rise and fall of air, like a quiet reassurance that I'm safe inside it here. I don't need to prove I'm moving, I don't need to show I tried. I can just exist within this, with no reason left to hide. All the tension slowly fading, all the edges turning soft, like the world has lost its sharpness, like I'm finally noise is getting distant, like it's somewhere far away. Not important, not demanding, just a trace that couldn't stay. There's a comfort in the quiet, in the space I used to fear. Like the silence isn't empty, it's just waiting to be heard. I can feel my body settling into something soft and low, like the weight I used to carry finally decided to go. Maybe rest is not a weakness, maybe slowing isn't wrong. Maybe everything I needed was to stop holding on. And the night is gently closing, like a hand across my eyes, not to hide me from the world, but to help me realize I don't need to chase the morning, I don't need to run ahead. I can stay a little longer in the quiet of this bed. There's a softness in the ending, there's a peace I didn't know. Like the dark is not an absence, just a place I'm safe to go. So I let the silence hold me, I don't push it all away. I can finally just be here now, at the end of the day. There's a message I won't send tonight. It's sitting in my chest, not a question, not a promise, just a feeling I can't press. I don't need to hear you answer, I don't need to know your side, but there's something in the silence that I'm no longer trying to hide. The night has made it softer, what I couldn't say before, like the dark has found a way to open up a different door. I remember how you looked at me, like I was enough somehow, like I didn't need to be any better than right now. And I didn't know what to do with that, so I let it drift away. But the feeling never really left, it just changed its shape. Now it lingers in the quiet, in the spaces in my mind. Not a regret, not a longing, just a trace I couldn't unwind. And I don't wanna go back, I don't need to make it right, but I feel you in the distance, in the softness of the night. There's a warmth I can't deny in the memory of your voice, like a moment I was given, not a future, not a choice. We were never meant forever, we were never meant to stay, but we lived inside a second that still echoes through today. And I'm okay with how it ended, I'm okay with letting go, but I carry something quiet from a version of us I know. In another time, another place, maybe things would feel the same. Maybe we would find each other, maybe we would change the frame. But I'm not chasing what ifs, I'm not building other lives. I can sit inside the present where the truth already lies. And the truth is kinda simple, and it doesn't need to fight. You were someone I could feel with in the middle of the There's a message I won't send tonight, and I think I'll leave it so. Some things don't need to travel, some things don't need to go. They can stay inside the moment. They were always meant to be. Not a story with an ending, just a quiet memory. And I'm breathing just a little slower as the hours drift away, with your echo in the silence, like a song I couldn't play. No words remain to carry, no thoughts remain to form. Just a quiet kind of presence, soft and distant, almost warm. There's no sense of where I'm going. There's no sense of where I've been. Just a slow and steady drifting through a space I'm fading in. Every layer falls beneath me, every memory dissolves, like the need to understand it was a question never solved. I am not a single moment, I am not a single line. I am something without boundary, in a space beyond all time. There's no light and there's no shadow, just a tone that gently stays, like a pulse without a center, stretching softly into haze. And I'm not aware of breathing, not aware of anything, just a presence without motion, just a calm beneath the skin. All the forms have lost their meaning, all the edges fade away, like the world has turned to silence, like there's nothing left to say. There's no reason left for holding, there's no need to stay defined. I can let myself keep fading into something undefined. Every second melts completely into something I can't name, like existence without structure, like a quiet, endless frame. And I'm deeper than a feeling, I'm beyond a state or thought. I am something barely forming, in a place that can't be caught. There's no sound and there's no motion, just a stillness stretching wide, presence, soft and distant, almost warm.
We don't need a destination. We don't need a plan tonight. Just a rhythm in the pavement, just the fading of the light. Every step is kinda easy. Every thought is moving slow, like the world is gently turning in a way we don't control. There's a feeling in the silence, like a calm we never chase, just existing in the moment, in a soft and open space. And I don't need to rush it. I don't need to understand. I can let it all surround me, like a quiet second hand. We can walk until it's darker. We can talk or just be still. Let the evening wrap around us, like it always somehow will. There's no pressure in the timing. There's no reason to explain. Just a simple kind of living in the absence of the strain. And I like it when it's slower, when the hours start to bend, like the space between the seconds never really has to end. We can stay inside the feeling. We can let it take its shape. There's a freedom in the drifting. There's a beauty in escape. And I don't need to rush it. I don't need to understand. I can let it all surround me, like a quiet second hand. We can walk until it's darker. We can talk or just be still. Let the evening wrap around us, like it always somehow will. And the city starts to shimmer with a softer kind of glow, like a world that's just beginning as the daylight lets it go. So we follow something wordless
Something simple, something true. In the rhythm of the evening, me and you. The air is getting colder now. I feel it on my skin, like the night is slowly calling from somewhere deep within. The streets are shining quietly, reflecting scattered light. Every step feels like a story unfolding in the night. I don't need to run from silence, I don't need to fill the space. There's a comfort in the distance, in the softness of this place. I remember how it felt before, when everything was loud, when I thought I needed answers just to make myself feel proud. Now I'm walking with no pressure, no direction I must choose, just a rhythm in the evening with nothing left to lose. And the night feels like a whisper, not a shadow, not a weight, just a quiet kind of presence telling me it's not too late. I can breathe a little deeper, I can let the moment stay. I don't have to hold tomorrow, I can just be here today. There's a light inside the windows, there's a life in every room. Every person has a story, every heart has felt this too. And somehow that makes it easier to be here on my own, like I'm part of something bigger, even when I'm alone. I don't need to chase a feeling, I don't need to understand. I can let it all surround me like a touch I never planned. And the night feels like a whisper, not a shadow, not a weight, just a quiet kind of presence telling me it's not too late. I can breathe a little deeper, I can let the moment stay. I don't have to hold tomorrow, I can just be here today. Maybe I was always searching for a place to finally land, but the answer wasn't waiting, it was already in my hands. In the stillness of the evening, in the space I used to fear, I can feel something inside me starting to become more clear. And the sky is turning darker, but it doesn't feel like loss. It's just another kind of beauty in the lines I used to cross. So I keep on walking slowly through the quiet of the street, letting go of every version of the past I couldn't keep. And the night feels like a whisper, soft and steady in my chest. Not a question, not a warning, just a place where I can rest.
talk that much tonight, but it doesn't feel like space. There's a rhythm in the silence, in the way we share this place.
City lights are moving slowly, in reflections on your eyes, like the night is telling stories we don't need to recognize.
There's no need to say it clearly, no need to define the scene.
There's a comfort in the quiet, in the space between.
And we're walking
Side by side, through a world that feels brand new.
not because the streets have changed,
Just because I'm here with you.
every step is
Kinda weightless, every second moving slow,
like the night is stretching gently.
just to let this feeling grow. You don't have to say you need me, you don't have to make it last. We can stay inside the moment without touching past.
There's a softness in your breathing,
I can hear it when we stop, like the whole world's turning slower, just to hold this spot.
and I never thought I'd find it.
This kind of quiet peace,
Not a spark that burns too brightly.
just a calm release.
We don't need to chase forever.
We don't need to understand.
There's a beauty in the simple,
In the way we stand,
and we're walking
side by side, through a world that feels brand new.
not because the streets have changed,
Just because I'm here with you.
every step is
Kinda weightless, every second moving slow,
like the night is stretching gently.
just to let this feeling grow. Maybe this will fade tomorrow,
Maybe this will drift away,
but it doesn't make it smaller.
what we have today.
There's a truth inside the moment,
That doesn't need a name,
not a promise, not a future.
just a quiet flame.
And I'm not afraid to lose it,
I'm not trying to hold tight
I can let it be exactly
what it is tonight.
There's a glow around the corners, there's a warmth I can't explain,
Like the night itself is breathing
through our quiet frame. And we're walking side by side, through a world that feels brand new.
not because the streets have changed,
Just because I'm here with you. Every step is kinda weightless, every second moving slow,
like the night is stretching gently.
just to let this feeling grow.
So we stay a little longer,
In the spaces in between,
where the world is soft and open.
and nothing has to mean,
No beginning, no conclusion,
no direction we must choose,
just a moment we can live in.
with nothing left to lose. Somewhere far beyond the silence, there's a tone I almost hear, not a sound I need to follow, just a trace that lingers near. Like a memory with edges, like a light I can't quite see. There's a softness slowly forming in the space surrounding me. I am drifting through the stillness, but it's changing ever so, like a distant kind of presence starting gently to glow. There's no rush and there's no pressure, there's no need to understand, just a shift inside the quiet, just a warmth I didn't plan. Every layer slowly lifting, every depth begins to rise, like the dark is not an ending, just a place that redefines. And I'm not the same as earlier, but I'm not entirely new, just a quiet kind of becoming in a state I'm passing through. There's a light behind the silence, there's a calm within the air, like the world is softly breathing in a way that feels aware. I don't need to reach toward it, I don't need to make it mine. I can let it stay a distance, I can let it realign. Every second slowly shifting toward a feeling I can hold, not as sharp as waking moments, not as distant as before. There's a warmth I didn't notice, there's a peace I couldn't see, in the deepest part of quiet, something gently finding me. And I'm not afraid to feel it, I'm not trying to resist, I can let it slowly reach me, like a long forgotten mist. Somewhere far beyond the silence, there's a tone I almost hear, not a sound I need to follow, just a trace that lingers near. There's a shadow in the sunlight where you used to stand with me, like the air still holds your outline in a way I almost see. We were talking without saying all the things we couldn't prove, just the silence gently swaying in the way we used to move. Golden light across your shoulders, like a moment made to stay, but it slipped between our fingers when the sky began to fade. I remember how it felt when the world was standing still in the quiet of the evening, like it always somehow will. You were never really mine, but you never felt far away, in the softest kind of timing, at the ending of the day. There's a feeling I can't name, into the deep. I can hear it in the distance, every word we didn't say, turning into something softer as it slowly drifts away. And I don't need an answer, I don't need to make it right. I can keep it as a whisper in the corner of the light. You were never really mine, but you never felt far away. In the softest kind of timing, at the ending of the day, there's a feeling I can't name, like a warmth I can't replace, in the glow of something fading, in the memory of your face. And the sky keeps getting darker, but it holds a trace of gold, like a story never finished, like a truth we never told. If I close my eyes, I'm there, and the way you used to smile, in the quiet of the sunset, just for a little while. You were never really mine, but you never felt far away. In the softest kind of timing, at the ending of the day, there's a feeling I can't name, like a warmth I can't replace, in the glow of something fading, in the memory of the day. There's a softness in the evening, like the world is letting go. Not a loss, but just a shift in the way the moments flow. I was holding on to shadows, trying not to let them fade, but the light keeps moving forward, and I'm learning not to stay. Maybe I don't need to fight it, maybe I can let it be. Every ending has a rhythm that is setting something free, and I'm walking with the daylight as it slowly disappears, not afraid of what is coming, not controlled by all my fears. There's a quiet kind of healing in the colors of the sky, like a whisper in the distance telling me I'll be alright. I don't need a perfect answer, I don't need to understand. I can follow where it takes me with an open hand. Every step is getting lighter, every breath is feeling new, like the fading of the sunlight is revealing something true. And the sky begins to deepen, but it doesn't feel like end, it just feels like something waiting just around the bend. There's a quiet kind of healing in the colors of the sky, like a whisper in the distance telling me I'll be alright. And I'm not the same as yesterday, but I'm not too far away, just a little closer now to a place I couldn't say. So I let the evening take me